Who would? Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds, people trapped in their own heads. I was told that I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know. But now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't even remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know how. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. Like, what the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week. Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. And as long as I'm alive, I got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimism, that's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan on doing after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. That's on plan. I'm still working on I'm working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at the first. You beat me there. I called him Buttface. Who knows? Dios mío, todavía aquí. Yes, Raúl. I'm still here. We're still here. Streaming. Why? I didn't know this game was gonna be so long, so yeah. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living. The moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Buttface. If only to see where life goes with someone like you. Let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on that day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this is the first time that I felt a little bit better about what would happen. I'd want you to feel better about the fast too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know. Me mamé un ad. Pues Raúl, we have to make money. We have to make money somehow. ¿Qué personalidad tiene esa chica? Raúl. Oh my god. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know. And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I think the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but how to say? I'd still prefer if you pick me. Can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place at a National New Asian Science Exhibition, and I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishment one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock and anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. Do I know Lionel Yara? Es un viewer. I don't remember. Maybe if I see their picture, I'll know. Let me check. Tú sabes que a veces la gente le cambian los nombres. Ah, okay. Yes, I do. I think so. The image seems familiar. Is that a person I know? I don't remember, Raul. How about Solarna? Oh my god. Let's check. No idea. It says Lion of Yara. Lion of Yara is a. Is it a bot? I don't know, Raul. No idea. No tengo ni idea. Like, the image seemed familiar at first, but now I'm not 100% sure. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, buttface. Care for a glass or five? Sure. I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured it until I was full. It's a bot? Okay. Whoa. Maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was getting to see her real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. Are you okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop thinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know that's possible. He's killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, Buttface, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Cat, no worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask you about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Cat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why's that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself, Buttface. If you knew some of the things that I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks, Buttface. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night, Cat. Don't stay up too late. Great. The walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. 47 burrs? 47 burrs. Let's look. How do you know if they're bots? Did I write the name right? Okay, I wrote it wrong. I have no idea. How do you... I don't understand. How do you know people are bots? And what does that do? You're gonna have to explain that to me, Raul. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Cat. I hurried along. Now hold on just and if I could only escape this island as easily as I could escape from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Cat's drunk, then who's making sure this day's episode is good? Something tells me that I'm not gonna sleep very well tonight. The two of us were lying down in a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like the only